Crash Course on Australian Sports, an exploration of Australia's sports culture, including its passion for cricket, rugby, Australian rules football, and more. Sure, I'd be happy to give you a crash course on Australian sports. Australia has a rich sports culture, with a passion for a variety of sports, both traditional and modern. Sports are an important part of Australian identity, and many sports have become synonymous with the country itself. Some of the most popular sports in Australia include cricket, rugby, Australian rules football, soccer, basketball, tennis, and swimming. Cricket is perhaps the most beloved sport in Australia, with a rich history dating back to the 1800s. The Ashes, a test series between Australia and England, is one of the most prestigious cricket events in the world, and is fiercely contested by both teams. In addition to cricket, rugby is another popular sport in Australia. Rugby union is the most widely played form of the sport, and the national team, the Wallabies, has a rich history of success on the international stage. Rugby league is also popular, particularly in the eastern states of New South Wales and Queensland. Australian rules football, or Aussie rules, is a uniquely Australian sport, played with an oval-shaped ball on a large oval field. The sport has a strong following, particularly in the southern states of Victoria, South Australia, and Western Australia. The Australian Football League (AFL) is the premier professional league for the sport, and the grand final is one of the biggest sporting events in the country. Soccer, or football as it is known in Australia, has been gaining popularity in recent years, particularly with the success of the national team, the Socceroos. The A-League, the country's premier soccer league, has been steadily growing in popularity and attracting international talent. Basketball has also been growing in popularity in Australia, with the National Basketball League (NBL) attracting some of the world's top players. The sport's popularity has been boosted by the success of Australian players in the NBA, such as Ben Simmons and Patty Mills. Tennis is another sport that Australians are passionate about, with the Australian Open, one of the 4 Grand Slam tournaments, held annually in Melbourne. Australia has produced some of the world's top tennis players, including Leighton Hewitt, Pat Rafter, and Margaret Court. Swimming is a sport that is close to the heart of many Australians, with the country's long coastline and warm climate providing plenty of opportunities for swimming and water sports. Australia has a strong tradition of success in swimming, with swimmers such as Ian Thorpe and Grant Hackett achieving international success. Now, let's take a look at the top 12 sports in Australia. 1. Cricket. 2. Rugby, Union and League. 3. Australian rules football. 4. Soccer. 5. Basketball. 6. Tennis. 7. Swimming. 8. Netball. 9. Cycling. 10. Surfing. 11. Athletics. 12. Golf. Each of these sports has a unique place in Australia's sports culture, and many have become integral to the country's national identity. One interesting story about Australian sports is the rivalry between the cities of Melbourne and Sydney. The two cities have a fierce sporting rivalry, with Melbourne often seen as the sporting capital of the country due to its hosting of major events such as the Australian Open, the Melbourne Cup, a prestigious horse race, and the Australian Grand Prix, a Formula One race. Sydney, on the other hand, is home to the Sydney Cricket Ground and the Sydney Swans, one of the most successful teams in the Australian Football League. In summary, Australia has a rich sports culture, with a passion for a variety of sports. From cricket to rugby, Australian rules football to soccer, basketball to tennis, and beyond, sports play an important role in the country's national identity. And with the success of Australian athletes on the international stage, there is no doubt that Australia's love affair with sports will continue to thrive for years to come. And now, a poem about Australian sports. From the cricket pitch to the rugby field, Australia's love for sports is surely revealed. With a passion for Aussie rules and soccer too. There's no shortage of sports to pursue. The Ashes, a battle for cricketing pride. A rivalry that can't be denied. And the Wallabies, with rugby in their blood. A team that's always ready to fight for the mud. Australian rules football, a uniquely Australian game. With a grand final that's always the same. And soccer, a sport. Here is a song on Australian sports culture. Verse 1. From the beaches to the outback plains. We play our games in the sun and the rain. Cricket's our pride, the Ashes our goal. We'll fight for every wicket, we'll never fold. Chorus. This is the land of sports and dreams. Where we play for our teams. With passion and heart, we strive for the top. And never, ever stop. Verse 2. Rugby's our thunder, our heart and soul. The Wallabies roar, we're in control. And Aussie rules, with its high-flying kicks. We never give up, we never quit. Chorus. This is the land of sports and dreams. Where we play for our teams. With passion and heart, we strive for the top. And never, ever stop. Verse 3. Soccer's on the rise, our Socceroos shine. They play with pride, they never decline. And basketball, with its fast-paced thrill. We rise above, we never stand still. Chorus. This is the land of sports and dreams. Where we play for our teams. With passion and heart, we strive for the top. And never, ever stop. Bridge. We'll ride the waves, we'll climb the heights. We'll run for miles, we'll fight the fights. For we are the champions, we are the best. We'll never give up, we'll never rest. Chorus. This is the land of sports and dreams. Where we play for our teams. With passion and heart, we strive for the top. And never, ever stop. Outro. Australia, land of sports and pride. With every game, we take it in our stride. For we are the champions, we are the best. And we'll keep on playing, never taking a rest. *****. We hope this video has given you a taste of all the incredible experiences Australia has to offer. If you're ready to start planning your own adventure to Australia, please ensure to use our booking.com referral link, https://www.booking.com/index.html $8=7989335 to book your flights, hotels, car rentals, local attractions, and more. It's an easy and kind way to support this channel and make sure you get the best possible deals on your trip. Thank you. Anhub Metaverse Team.